Hello everyone, this is RedTechShoe and I have some Destiny gameplay for you. I'm running around on Exodus Blue doing some Mayhem Clash gameplay. I'm going to kind of struggle a little bit right off the bat with the the Supercell, but I eventually just decided, you know what, I'm going to try something different. But what I'd like to talk about is some beta gameplay I got to play yesterday, and that was Star Wars Battlefront. I actually got to play the Battlefront gameplay, and I don't have any gameplay for you here because, quite frankly, I couldn't get anything somewhat decent. It's very limited. There's only 2 game modes that are available. They're both pretty much objective-based gameplays, where you have to go. One of them you have to go secure a pod and hold on to that pod for about hold on to that escape pod for about like 30 seconds to a minute, and then stop them from getting it. And then the other game mode is and that happens repeatedly. That happens like the first team to get to 5 pod captures wins. And then the next thing that the next game mode is pretty much you're on. I think it's just Hoth. I think that's it. I don't see any other game modes or any other maps. So this beta is very, very limited in terms of where you're going and what you're doing, what you're able to do and stuff like that. And I just didn't like it. I didn't like the limits that it had. I would have liked more maps, a few more game modes. Just a straightforward basic TDM game mode would have been better. I would have gladly taken that. But, there was nothing I could do about that other than, just try and play through it. And after about 7 or 8 games, I got my character up to level 4. And I just realized, you know what? This is just not that good of a game. I don't like the fact that people are lagging all over the map and stuff like that. Like, this is just a frustrating experience. I wasn't a fan of Battlefront beta. I just wasn't. And that brings me to my next subject is, why is it that the betas, the last 2 betas I played, which are the Black Ops 3 and this one, just weren't all that great? I understand people say they're betas, but I mean, a beta should reflect the finished product very, very accurately. And at this rate, I don't know which beta, I like more. I went into the Black Ops 3 beta with very low expectations, and I was kind of disappointed even still in some things. Like at one point, it was like an hour, but when it wouldn't find me there was no matchmaking. Like, I could not find a match after looking for an hour. And I was just so pissed off at that. And here in Battlefront, the hit detection can be kind of bad, but the spawns, oh my god. On that one game mode where you're pretty much on Hoth and you have to, and if you're the Imperial, and if you're the Stormtroopers and you're the Imperial Army, you have to, destroy the, the generator, whatever it is that keeps the shield up. I don't know for you guys who are familiar with the Star Wars universe, but on Hoth, there's this huge reactor that you pretty much have to destroy, that you have to protect if you're a rebel spy. And if you're the Empire, you have to destroy it. So that's really all it is, but oh my god, on that map, these spawns were fucking terrible. We just kept spawning over and over in the same spot, and it got to the point where people were calling in, like, air mortar drops on us, like air, I forget what they're called, but they were pretty much mortar drops that would just bombard the hell out of you, and you can call them, and, we had TIE fighters running by shooting at us, If you don't have the certain equipment starting out to take out, like, for instance, the ATSTs, the chicken walkers, and, and other vehicles and armor, you're gonna have a miserable time. And of course, everyone starts off level 1, and playing that game mode right off the bat is not advised. I think the beta is in desperate need of some rework. I don't know if I'll be getting it now. I was looking forward to it greatly, but I'm glad I played this beta because I would have been thoroughly upset had this been the final product for the game. Hopefully the people over at DICE, and they look at this beta and they get as much information as they can out of it, and they use it to their advantage in order to make the beta better. And speaking of making betas better, a little bit of update. Treyarch has decided to make some updates. I will post a link in the description of all the updates they made and stuff like that. Some of them are really good. I never got to unlock the Black Hat. That would have been cool to steal other people's score streaks in the Black Ops 3 beta. It would have probably made it a little bit better. But for the most part, Yeah, this game is, the Black Ops 3 beta was not all that fun. and I wasn't, but I went into it with low expectations, and that's really all that there was going into that beta. But with the Battlefront beta, I went into it with moderate expectations, and I was kind of let down. So I think I've learned my lesson. Don't have any expectations when going into betas. Don't expect anything other than a miserable experience, and you won't be let down. And that's really, all I have to say in this. It's just, you know, the last two betas I played have been rather disappointing. Granted, they're FPS shooters and they're not all that great, but you know, some things you just can't help. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay and my commentary. Please don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Check out some of my other videos. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys all later. This is RadTech Shoe, signing off.